They asked us the question, what does generosity mean to you, or how has generosity affected your life? And it really has led our prayer life for the last week as we've reflected on this question and thought about things that have happened in our lives where generosity, people have been generous to us, or maybe we've had the opportunity to be generous. And finally, after talking and thinking and having memories together, we settled on a story with our daughter, Riley, who's 8. So I'm gonna let Mica share the story.
Yeah, so this happened within the last year, and our oldest daughter, she's 8, and we were driving through Cleveland, and we were passing Publix, and there was a man standing on the side of the road, and she said, "Mom, Dad, that man doesn't have anywhere to live, and I don't think he has any food, and we need to help him." And I hate to admit this, but we kept driving. We were going somewhere, and we had somewhere to be. She's always been very sensitive, and there were other times where we have stopped, but this specific time we didn't, and it really bothered her. So we kept driving, and she started to cry. I mean, she was sobbing, and she said, "Mom, Dad, I need you to listen to me. We have to stop and help this man. He needs food, and we have to help him. You have to turn the car around." And Joe started crying, and I started crying, and
It was one of those moments that's like you get that weird kind of like tingly sensation, and like my eyes started to water a little bit, and I thought this is a powerful moment, and it's a teaching moment. And first my child led me, and then it was our opportunity to turn back around and lead our child as we're both being led by the Holy Spirit. So we did. We turned around, we went into Publix, we got food. She knew exactly what she wanted to get for the guy, so we picked those things up and we took them to him. The story, to me, isn't the most important part about this. The story is her urgency. When she felt the Holy Spirit and the way that she responded in that moment to say, if it's not us, who's it gonna be? It was powerful, and it was an awesome moment to be part of.
And our younger daughter was in the car as well, so that was a really cool opportunity for her to learn from her older sister. So when we were asked the question, what is the impact of generosity in your life? For us, God really changed us in that moment through our daughter. And he does that a lot because he gets our attention when he uses our children, right? So for us, it was really just life-changing. And so what we wanted to share with you today is, if you feel something in your heart or in your spirit, do it right then. Don't wait. Don't question it. If you're feeling it, that is the Lord telling you to do it right now. So do it with that same urgency that our 8-year-old did that day. And so when we were reading this week, I really just kind of felt, just stopped on 1 John 3:17. If someone has enough money to live well and sees a brother or sister in need but shows no compassion, how can God's love be in that person? And I hadn't shared that verse with Riley, but he put that in her heart that day. If we don't do this, who's going to do it?
That's good.
Thanks for letting us share.
One more time.